of things. But the whole point is, if Lionel is the leader, then Lionel needs to take the lead. And if you forget about why you started, the children, you're going to lose an awful lot. York's a lot of fun, and train meets are a lot of fun, but there needs to be more things for the kids. One of my biggest criticisms of this hobby is that it is becoming for the collector only. It is becoming those who can afford it. Look at a traditional low-end Lionel set in a department store. It's plastic. Within 5 minutes, the kids lose interest in it. I bought a set of trains for a friend of mine with a plastic engine, and it's already on the ground. Loss of interest. They want real trains. They want metal trains, the 611 Norfolk and Western. That's what this hobby is about. This hobby is about running trains. This hobby is about operating accessories. This hobby is about landscaping. This is not a hobby about watching things on the shelf.
Selnick uses the train room as a respite from the rough and tumble world of a criminal defense attorney.
I deal with people all day long who are accused of some pretty heinous crimes. They have a whole lot of problems. It's real nice to come home and go into a room where the biggest problem is whether the train will stay on the track or not. And as a criminal defense lawyer, I won't say which clients, but I have comprised some of my best opening statements and closing arguments while watching trains go around the track. It sounds kind of funny, but you get to do a lot of thinking, and when you let your mind go and you just kind of wander, you sometimes do some of the best thinking that you can do. On a given day, I could be dealing with someone who's accused of murder, drunk driving, manslaughter, racketeering, drug trafficking. As a matter of fact, before you all came here this morning, I dealt with someone who was charged with murder and then moved on to somebody who was charged with selling LSD. And tomorrow I have to deal with a very serious rape case. So I normally don't deal with toy train types in a given day.
Selnick operates all his trains, including his pricey collector items.
Trains are toys, and trains are meant to be played with as toys, whether they're worth 50 cents or whether they're worth $5,000. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to have your room smell like burnt electric, which often will happen if you make some mistakes. And just get in there and do it and have fun, because what too many people lose sight of is that this hobby started out as a toy. There are those who take it to the point of fanaticism, which I think is ridiculous. I think you need to go in there and have fun. Take your time, enjoy it, relax, and just remember it's there to make you happy and there to bring back memories and there to perpetuate what I call youth. You know, you want the kids of today to understand that this is a wholesome, good hobby. It's really an inexplicable emotion, and only if you have been playing with trains can you appreciate it. You walk in there, and to me at age 39, I feel like I'm 12. The smell, the sound, the sensation that I get when I'm in there is a real good feeling. It's a feeling of no problems. It's a feeling of less than reality. It's almost being in a fantasy world. And once in a while, we're allowed to be in a fantasy world and forget our problems. It's a real emotional thing with me and Lionel Trains. It's real hard to explain. It's just a feeling. It's just a very special sensation that I get inside, and it not only makes me smile outside, but I'm smiling inside. And I think I've said this a number of times. If Lionel wanted me to travel the country being their spokesman and promote goodwill, I'd give up my law practice tomorrow, and I mean that.
Borrowing from Barbara Walters, we asked Michael if he were a tree, what kind of tree would he be? His answer surprised us, although it shouldn't have.
Oh, most definitely a Christmas tree. Because if I were a Christmas tree, I could set up in a living room, have Lionel Trains set up around me, and watch them go all day long.